Dyer Island.
Jay! Where is he?
Well, he has to be here somewhere.
Unless he got too scared and left.
By himself? Without telling us?
There is always a reasonable explanation. Would you like to enter Prime Empire?
Wait, Jay got the game working?
What's the reasonable explanation for an arcade cabinet having a secret chamber?
A security camera. That'll have the answers. Zane, can you pull up the video on this computer?
You can fast forward that part. In fact, we should erase this after we're done.
Whoa! Did you see that? Rewind that.
It appears to be some sort of energy wave.
Well, what does that mean?
Keep fast forwarding.
Where did Jay go?
He never came out.
I'm starting to think this is no ordinary game.
That thing took Jay!
Maybe to find Jay, we have to play the game.
That would be exceedingly dangerous. Whatever happened to Jay would likely happen to us.
We can't take the chance. Not until we know what we're dealing with. We need answers.
From who? What is this symbol?
Where's Jay? What did you do to him?
You better start talking, pal, or it's gonna be a long night. What's going on with that creepy arcade game? And who's Unagami?
Where'd you hear that name?
So you do know him.
I searched my database of all known criminals, and have found no reference to Unagami.
Ha! He can control your pathetic database. Soon, he'll control everything.
What's the name of that arcade game you're all worked up about?
Prime Empire?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm getting reports from all over the city that a bunch of arcade games are changing into it.
Changing? How?
I don't know, they just changed. Like overnight. The game was one thing, and now it's Prime Empire.
Remember the weird pulse of energy when Jay started up a game? I wonder if that had something to do with it.
You can't stop it. It's too late. It's starting. Just like you said.
What's starting? What did you do?
Me? Why, nothing. I've been with your police buddies all night.
Commissioner, would you throw this criminal in a cell?
It would be my pleasure. Lock 'em up, boys!
You can't stop it! It's too late! It's starting. Just like he said it would! It's all... Hey!
Ow! Watch it.
Prime Empire was created by a programmer named Milton Dyer. He's a legend in the gaming industry and considered one of the best coders of all time. If anyone can tell us about Prime Empire, it will be Milton Dyer.
You'd think there'd be an easier way to contact Milton Dyer than flying to an island and trying to figure out which house is his.
Dyer is a recluse. No one has seen him for almost 30 years. However, it is a private island, and there is only one house. His.
He owns the whole island?
That explains why it's called Dyer Island.
Guys, are we sure this is the right private island? This place looks a little run down.
These coordinates are correct.
What is this?
It is a hedge maze.
Well, by the looks of it, Dyer's not the only one who's been missing for 30 years. His gardener clearly vanished too. I mean, look at this mess.
Wow, anyone can just walk up to the front door? You'd think you'd have a little security.
Or a hedge trimmer.
Let's try that again, and this time, no one get catapulted.
was close.
Strange. Ivy is not normally known to be a dangerous plant.
We must have set off a whole security system. Who knows what other booby traps are here?
Step slowly and deliberately. You never know what the... New plan! Run!
Talk about giving the evil eye!
Robot dogs have a land speed of 30 miles an hour. We cannot outrun them.
Newer plan! Fight!
These evil statues aren't running out of lasers either!
We've got to escape this garden, or we're going to get squished.
Or zapped!
Or eaten!
Your dog? Are you your dog? Not a good dog!
That's it! Those lasers will drain the robot dog's batteries!
Yeah! I'll hold this back! Or at least slow it down!
Let's stop these statues!
Nice work, guys.
Sorry, I was in the shower, or else I could have just buzzed you in.
Are you Milton Dyer?
Heavens, no. I'm Bob the intern. I've worked for Mr. Dyer for 31 years now, though he hasn't been here in a long, long time.
Wait, Milton Dyer isn't here?
No. I was hoping you were coming with information for me about where he is. I've been waiting rather patiently for his return. He promised me a promotion.
What can you tell us about Prime Empire?
Oh, Mr. Dyer can explain that better than I can.
You just said he isn't here.
He isn't. This is a recording of him on the day he finished making the game.
Wow, look at all these scrap game concepts. Fist to Face 4, Unfinished Adventure Game 1. Ukulele Legend?
Yeah, but Prime Empire was his favorite. It was so advanced, he said it would seem like magic.
Prime Empire is not just a video game. It's a ticket to another world. A world so immersive, you'll think it's real. Prime Empire isn't going to just change how games are played. It's going to change the world as we...
Wait, what was that flash of light?
The same thing happened to Jay after he turned on the video game.
Something went wrong with the game. I asked Mr. Dyer about it once, but he wouldn't say.
Something went wrong, all right. Prime Empire games appeared in arcades all over Ninjago last night. Any idea why?
Oh, I'd say that's impossible. Except Mr. Dyer always used to say...
Good technology should make the impossible seem possible. It should seem just like magic.
Anyway, Prime Empire was never released. Too many problems. It broke Mr. Dyer's heart.
What kind of problems?
Something to do with some unauthorized changes Mr. Dyer made to the game. His bosses found out and weren't happy. Creative differences, I guess.
So what happened?
Well, the company fired Mr. Dyer. He was pretty angry about it, too. Kept saying they had no vision. But he said he'd have the last laugh. He said they'd be sorry one day.
He said that?
A missing programmer set on revenge?
And now a mysterious villain named Unagami reintroducing the game?
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Milton Dyer is...
Milton Dyer is Unagami!
We've got to stop him before anyone else gets taken.
Ha! I made it further than any of you! Forget team games. I'm doing my own thing.
Come on, I'm bored. He's gonna be here forever.
Would you like to enter Prime Empire?